Jack always teases me that I have balls everywhere, but...
And they're bigger than mine.
It's
Indiana Jones is looking for this right now.
Bowl that looks like a flower. So I think it's really fun to use pieces like this in the springtime. Yeah, I'm that crazy person on the internet that painted her fireplace black.
Well, that was...
But she's...
No, like the museum.
Yeah. I've got a little hack to share with you. I think you'll love this. So another one of those home goods finds. We really do have a lot of fun shopping at Home Goods, don't we? Want to amp up your fragrance in your room. Take it and... Well, hello guys, welcome. You have chosen the perfect day to come for a visit. The sun is shining and it's absolutely beautiful, but we're gonna do an inside tour, so come on in. We've got so much to share with you. Well, hello guys, welcome in to the House of Valentina. We're so excited because we've been decorating for the spring season and we thought it was a good time to do a little living room tour and share with you what we've been up to, how we've kind of rearranged things, and how I just switch things up.
You switch things up and then I walk in from somewhere and I'm like, oh my gosh, how did you do this?
It's just like, I actually haven't moved any furniture. Although I'm still up for debate because I'm like, should we move this back, the other sofa back facing each other, and we just can't bring ourselves to because we've just been using the space so much like this. So you guys can let us know if you like the layout the way that it is. We've been enjoying it. So we're just walk you around and share with you what we've got going on. So let's start, shall we start here?
Yeah.
Okay, so here, let's move them around this way so you can actually see. Lights on in here because they add like this really nice little warmth in here. But basically, here, will you pull that one down? I essentially just put all of my favorite things in here. I love this season because I like adding like really fun textures in here. And so this is the vase you bought me like ages ago.
Oh, I love this vase.
Yes.
Still love this vase.
I know, it's so pretty and I love all the little spiky bits on it.
So cool.
But we have that, and then we have that mixed with like the sphere. I have these all over the house, and Jack always teases me that I have balls everywhere, but...
And they're bigger than mine.
I was going to tell you they weren't, but they are.
They are. They actually are. Mine, yours.
It would be hard to get pants to fit that.
Yes, it's hard to walk. When I go swimming, I just sink.
This isn't going well.
No, we've already gone off the rails. This is why I don't get invited back.
This is why you don't get invited.
That's why you guys only see me once every 3 years. I come back on and talk about that, and she's like, okay.
Well, anyways, this is a really cool vessel, and I love it because it reminds me of when we were in Greece.
Oh yeah,
and we
it does.
were literally in like the ancient ruins, and these are like the old vessels and things.
I know, like everywhere we went in Greece, we're like, oh my gosh, it's your decor, just laying around on the streets.
I know.
It was so cool.
I love things that are like really ancient and then things that are really glossy. I have a very eclectic style.
Yeah.
So we actually got that at Home Goods though, we didn't steal it from the
This
ruins.
is not an antiquity.
No, it's not. It's not
Indiana Jones is looking for this right now. Even the 80, it's hotter than me. I hate him. I'd take off my ring for Harrison Ford.
Oh my God, even 80, he's hotter than me.
He is.
Oh my God. All right. Well, anyways. You can see here, I've got the glossy marble bowl. I've got this incredible
God,
vase.
I love that thing.
Added this entire collection. I bought like every one of these.
You really did. You bought every single one.
I did. I couldn't help it. I was like, I just need to see them all, and then none of them went back.
Nope.
That just literally looks like an actual flower. And it's off of Amazon, so
That's crazy.
I was like,
it is so pretty.
it is. I had to have it, so I've got that sitting down here, and then I just have like a mix of like my favorite things. I have these really cool little like I think they're like considered paperweights actually.
I think they are.
And then the Madeleine. These things are so cool. I've got them all over the place. I love the little. I think they call them totem. They're kind of like like little. I don't know. Totem poles or something? I don't know. But inside they have the little amethyst rocks and they hold the fragrance. Can you smell that?
Oh, it smells so good.
Is that your favorite thing?
This thing?
Yeah.
I love these balls.
Okay.
I do. So this is one of my favorite things.
Yes.
So I know we make fun of the balls all the time, but I actually love like the ball. What I love is the contrast because it's like this glossy bowl.
Yeah.
And there's like organic green mossy stuff in it. I love it.
I do too.
It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, me too. I'm obsessed actually with those ruffled bowls. I have them literally all over the house.
You really do.
And the moss balls too.
Yeah,
it's just a
everywhere.
nice way of adding green in on the shelf and like adding like this nice little pop of.
And they don't die.
Yeah, that's really good
It's
for us.
really, really good for us.
That is good for us. All right, shall we show over here a little
Yeah.
bit? All right, just turning on the little lights in here as well. I absolutely love, more moss balls in here. I've got this gorgeous bowl that looks like a flower. So I think it's really fun to use pieces like this in the springtime to decorate your shelves. And then of course, I love anything related to safari. So I've got Great Escapes Africa. I've got Italian Dreams as well, which obviously is not Africa, but you can tell we are wanderlust kind of people. So I've got safari style in here. This book is absolutely amazing. It has incredible places that you can go actually and stay. So it's super inspiring and really beautiful.
I want to go to all these.
I do too. I do
All
too.
of them.
Yeah. One day we're gonna get back. We lived in Africa for 3 years and I went to South Africa on a safari when I was younger and we weren't together yet. So one day we'll get back there together, but you can tell I have a thing for Africa because of course my little African
Everywhere,
pieces,
yeah.
they're like everywhere throughout the house. And I just think that these little carvings are just so cool. And notice that her little booties are rubbed.
You're supposed to rub them every day when you walk in for luck. It's a thing.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, and like look at this. This looks like something from Africa too. I mean like, or
It really
like
does.
ancient ruins here. I bought these off of Wayfair. So the bowl is off of Amazon, but it's got like that mixture of like really cool modernness.
I love the clunky fat legs on it.
Yeah, chunky.
Yeah, like chunky fat legs.
Yeah, and then like the contrast of something really like rustic and really ancient feeling.
Yeah, I love that.
I do too.
Do you know what I really love that I think you glossed over really quickly?
What?
You brought like a floral feel all throughout the house with these vases.
Yes.
So it's like, it's such a subtle little thing, but when you
Yeah.
look around, you're like, it just feels organic, it feels fresh.
Yeah.
But it's also usable. Like
Thank you.
It's really, really cool.
It is usable, yeah. I think this time of year it can be a little bit of a struggle because if you have a modern home, it's like how do you bring spring in and bring a modern feel into
Yeah,
it?
how do you keep that modern feel?
And I think vases like that and bowls like that and then like the moss balls, like all those elements help you to feel at home and spring-like as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, let's back them up just a little bit so
Okay.
we can show them this little area. I'll show you
All right.
guys the pillows I've got decked out on the sofa. As we said when we first came in, we've got the sofa still in the L shape. And I have to tell you, it's really a really nice thing to consider a different floor plan for your space because you might just be able to move the furniture that you already have just into a different configuration and totally change the way that your room feels. So we absolutely love having the sofas in the L shape. It does mean that we have the console table over here. I'll share that with you in just a second. But it also gave us a spot. Of course, I've got to have my bold pillows in here. I've got the Greek key pillow in here. I've got a little bit of this kind of rough looking kind of linen. We've got the cashmere blanket in here as well, and then just some velvet. But over here in the corner here, Jack, will you turn them over here a little bit? Over here, we have this enormous bowl. And in the holidays, we were like, oh, it'd be really pretty to fill it with orchids. Well, the orchids are still alive, and we'd put moss around them and pine cones in there, and it's all still living somehow miraculously. It seems very happy over here, but it's huge, and it really actually kind of fills out this little corner, and so we've ended up loving it. But let me show you over here. So by putting the chair, or by putting the sofas into an L shape, it kind of left us with this space over here. So what I ended up doing was putting this is the IKEA console table, like just sitting here. And it's nice because I've got a spot to put like my favorite things. Like I absolutely love this vase. I love how sculptural it feels. And it's just, I love like the smoothness of it and the color that they did with it. It's absolutely stunning. I've got books like Wild sitting here. I don't know about you guys, but I always love seeing what books other people have on their bookshelves or laying around because I'm a book obsessed person. So Wild is such a really cool book. It's just got pages of like really, I mean, honestly, look at the little back here where it shows you what the other pages are. It is such an amazing book. And so sometimes this will end up open. At the moment, I'll show you the one I've got open, but I've got Mediterranean living here as well. So you can kind of see where our tastes lie and what inspires us. And I think it's always interesting to see, oh my gosh. I just find so much inspiration in these books. And I've always loved the idea of having like a library. And so in a way, by having the books all over the place, we just really sit here. And now we've been having actually like the doors open and the fire's not going at the moment because it's actually warm outside. But I do think it's just nice to just have books like this and then just to have them open because then it feels like a piece of art and it's something really interesting to see. And we sit so much in this room and just find so much inspiration looking through our books and everything else. So at the moment, I've got the little black chairs kind of tucked in here and this really cool lamp that I found actually on Amazon. They have the leather look and then they have these with the croc and I was like, I have to have these. So I really believe that if you fill your home with things that you just absolutely love, you're going to be so happy in your home. And so these are the things that literally just make me the happiest girl in the whole wide world. So yeah, I'll leave everything linked down below if there's something here that you're interested in. But let's keep moving around. I've got so much more to share with you. Yeah, over here, I actually created this little corner because I used to have the sofa over here. And then I kind of created this little gap in the room. So I was trying to fill that gap. And originally, like when we redid the room at the holidays, we put the big Christmas tree here. Well, instead of the big Christmas tree, I've got these incredible, these things are like, they're almost like 4 feet tall or something. They're huge. And I will leave a link for these. They keep selling out. And then I've got the enormous vase. And again, you can see kind of the mix of our interests. We've lived in Spain, we lived in Morocco, and we lived in Denmark. And I think you see the Scandinavian, you see that Spanish Mediterranean, and also the African influence in so many of the things that we choose. But this huge urn floor vase is just so cool. It's got all this texture to it, and oh, just love it. And then I've got the rounded mirror here. This is just a really inexpensive one, actually. Actually, most of the stuff in the house is really affordable. I love being able to find things that are, a good price and finding really cool stuff, and I'm always on the hunt. Yeah, it's a great spot to just check the hair and, make sure you look good, and also it adds a really nice, just a little movement over here in this corner. And then over here on the fireplace is the best part right now of this entire room. Jack, can you back them up just a little bit and let's show them what we've done over here? here too, mister. You gotta, Jack helped me go out this morning. I was kind of crazy because I was like, okay, I missed my vases. So we found these vases forever ago at RH, but I'll leave a link for some that are similar because I have actually found some that are similar to these because these are sold out. But I love how big they are. We've got the 2-story family room, and yeah, I'm that crazy person on the internet that painted her fireplace black.
Yeah.
Everyone thought I was nuts, but then a lot of people want to know the color. So just in case you're one of those, it's Midnight Oil by Benjamin Moore, and the room is simply white. But I love the high contrast, and to this day, I do love a marble fireplace. Oh my gosh, do I ever love a marble fireplace.
Yeah.
I love the French kind, I love the modern kind. I love them. But I still just love the little lion's faces on this.
I know, I love the little, it's just the details.
Yes.
I would be so sad if it was gone.
I know, I would too.
I really would.
I really love it. So we put the limestone in around the surround, and it gave it this amazing texture that's just like so cool. And yeah, putting the sphere on the floor and then some rustic pieces up here. This little piece is the one you picked out, actually.
Yeah, back in the Louvre, right?
In the Louvre.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're ever in the Louvre, you have to stop at the museum shop, which I know.
It's always about the gift shop.
Everybody teases us. We want to stop at the gift shop.
Yeah, I'm like, how do I get to the gift shop?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
It's so true.
She's like, you don't want to see the Mona Lisa? No, gift shop, gift shop.
Gift shop. We're really all into the gift shop.
Yeah.
But actually, they have like replicas.
Yeah, I mean, this thing is incredible. Well, that was...
I broke it. It was leaning.
Oh, God.
Against the branch.
How do you fix it? Oh, gosh. Good Lord. When did that happen?
Oh, a few days ago. I didn't find the Gorilla Glue yet. Okay. No touchies.
No. Like the museum.
Yeah. Okay, that's too much reality.
Yeah.
She may have fallen over and I broke her twice. So Gorilla Glue will heal a lot of things.
Yes.
But
I think we need to make another trip to the gift shop.
I think we do.
For a backup.
But I think that we just get more of like other things.
I think we would too.
I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyways, I feel like our house really represents all the different places that we've ever been. We've got the French inspired. We went to that amazing little house, or the apartment actually we stayed in Paris.
Yes.
And
there were books everywhere.
Yes, we loved
just wanted to explore.
Yes. And the thing that you wouldn't stop talking about was the way that she used her mantle as a shelf.
Yes.
A lot of Europeans do that. They see it as just like a piece of furniture, more or less. And
I loved that.
She had like little lollipops. Like we could even do that. We could add the little jar. She had it more like this, where you even had like, she had like a jar like this. Remember, it had little lollipops in it.
And she had like a box full of postcards.
Yes, it was so cool.
Hundreds of postcards just sitting up on the fireplace.
Yeah, we could add that up here.
Like, I really loved that.
I did too. I did too. And just having like little things.
I love it.
I do too. I think it's really nice, and I feel like everywhere we've been just kind of influences the way that we decorate, the things that we collect, the things we're interested in, and I think that's what really makes your house feel like a home. So even for like the spring season with like the big pear blossoms like this.
Anytime she says, go get the big RH vases, I'm like, ooh.
Something good.
I get to cut down a tree today.
Yes, yeah. Well, we definitely cut down a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how big the limb was that I asked him to cut, and I was like, oh, okay. I just cut down half the tree, but it needed to be trimmed.
It'll grow
anyways.
back.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oops.
It does look really good though.
It does look really good.
And it's really making me happy. The way it frames out the mirror and everything.
Yep.
This is the ultimate to me in spring decor.
I absolutely love it.
I do too. Okay, let's share with them. Let's share with them what we did with the coffee table. What we did or what I did.
It's mainly what you did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, let's show you there. Or should we show them over there first? Here, let's show them over there first.
Okay.
Yeah. Another big thing that we did is that we brought the live fig tree back. So this little fiddle fig has been downstairs well, it's actually been very happy. We took it down there at the holidays, and then I had the olive tree in here, and I was like, you know what, I really like having the live tree in here. We put it in the smaller planter. I think we need to get a really big one, because then I think it would actually get a lot bigger. It's kind of maxed out in this planter, but it's just so pretty to have a real one. And I do have some that I always link up if you're looking for a faux one. But we get so much sunlight in here, it's a perfect spot to have a fiddle fig, and I just love them. The other thing that's really funny is we were watching our tour of the living room from like 2 years ago, and we just said in there that this piece, we had just happened to stick it here, and it stayed. And 2 years later, it's still here. We just love this piece. We love the fact that it's got kind of that French look to it. It's got kind of that old look, and it literally stores all of our junk in here. And at the moment, it's got all of the extra candles.
Which is a lot.
That's a lot. So Medellin are the candles that I literally never stop talking about. It's actually a French brand. They make the most amazing. This is the Botanica, the Noir. Oh gosh, this one smells really good too. We like Terre Noire. Spirituelle.
My all-time favorite candle.
Yep, this is this is another Medellin candle. They come in these absolutely amazing vessels that are hand forged in Morocco. So we're just like, we just love these items. And we have a drawer full of all kinds of things. We got little fire pit stuff in here, and
there's so much stuff in here.
Like there's literally just tons of candles in here. So, okay, so yeah, we've got the Apotheke going, which has that charcoal, that mixed with the tuberose is like, you've got like fire and floral.
Yeah, that is something you do like a master, is you mix together these light and these kind of dark, smoky, like rich.
I love it. I love a smoky note with the floral.
Because it reminds me of when we went to Morocco.
Yeah.
And you could smell all the flowers everywhere, but then they came in and like lit a fire.
Yes.
And it was just like intoxicating.
If you ever have the chance to go to the Amen property in Marrakesh, make sure they light you a fire, even if it's the dead of summer.
Yep.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Open all the windows, do whatever you guys do, just let them do it.
It was just heavenly. I don't even know if we videoed it. Like, we were in heaven at that property.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was amazing. So I think that you get that sort of feeling, like, I just love these little carvings from Africa. So we love to, like, everywhere we go, we're always looking at like antique shops and when we're in Africa and the markets, but then like the Lumbu vase, we show them that. This vase is like a quintessential Scandinavian piece from Denmark, actually. This is like the ultimate Scandinavian piece. Like every Scandinavian has one of these. Like, they all have them.
And that's one of the vases that every single time we do an Amazon Live or any other event, people want to know, where's that vase from?
Yeah.
It is gorgeous.
They're sold in the US. You don't have to order them from Copenhagen. But that company makes amazing vases. Let's head over to that coffee table. Do you want to grab some coffee?
Yes,
and we can sit. I didn't get to show them this little area. It's so sunny.
It's so sunny.
But it's so beautiful. You go make coffee and I'll show them this little area.
Okay.
How about that? All right, I have to show you this area, even though you can tell it's so sunny right now. We've just got so much sunlight coming into this space, but one of the things people always ask us about is this little statue, and I love a sculptural moment. I think it's just so chic and lovely, and it's from an artist. I'll leave the link for the shop where I got it from. You can see if they have any more, but I do think a sculptural moment, it's just, I don't know, it just makes your space just feel so elegant, and it's so personal, I think, the things that you collect. And like here, the book being open on the little acrylic stand. I love having these acrylic stands. I think that they're so beautiful. I don't even know if you guys can see this. It's so sunny. I'll bring it over here so you can see it better. Okay, but these Dior books are literally one of the prettiest things I've ever seen, and they are very much limited edition. But I just change the page, and it just depends on my mood which one's gonna be open, but it's almost like getting to have that little piece of something that is one of a kind, and I just love it. I really do. And so we put all of that into this little cabinet that we have sitting back behind the sofa here. And we do have, people always ask, how do we have lamps in the middle of the room? We do have outlets that were here when we bought the house. This whole room was all carpet, the whole thing when we bought the house. And we put in all the hardwoods, we've painted, we've done all of it. And I still just love it. I really love the result. I love living in a modern cottage with this sort of luxury overlay. It's like heaven on earth to me. I really, at times I struggle to even want to travel anymore because I'm so happy to be home and I miss my house, I miss my space, which I think is always a good thing, right? That's good when you feel like that. So we've got the other crock lamp sitting here, just a fun little, this is just a bookend that I bought off of Amazon. And then down here, there are more candles. More candles, and lots of candles. And we just obviously really like stuff like this. Like these I'll pull out. So these I'll pull out and use on the table. They're by George Jensen. They've got that fluted look to them. These are actually really cool because you can put a candle taper in there or flip it over and put a, the tea light in there. So yeah, it's really cool. I think Jack's coming with those coffees. So let's go over here to this coffee table and have a nice little chat. All right, he's gonna need just another minute to finish. And while he does that, let me share with you this coffee table. So one of the things people ask all the time is, where's my coffee table from? And is it really two of them? And so it's from West Elm, and it is two of them, and they are made with real marble. Basically, I just wanted one of those really big plinth coffee tables, and they were so expensive, so far out of my budget. So I just bought these two, and then I've ended up loving them. I also like the fact that they're just a little bit higher as well. I mean, you can see I've got the little ottomans sitting here. I found these because I was in RH in their outlet or in their store, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love these little pieces, but I was like, I really don't want to spend $1,200 on those right now. So I found some on Amazon that were a lot less, and we use them all the time. They have like a really nice, like soft velvety material on them, and I've ended up loving them. They're so nice because it gives us a little extra seating in here. But yeah, over here we've got the shagreen tray, and it's loaded up with books. I've got a little hack to share with you. I think you'll love this. So as you can tell, I have an obsession with the tuberose candle by Diptyque. I talk about it all the time, haven't shut up about it. It's like the fragrance of the season. I love it. I also bought the room spray. So you can walk around and spray the room with the room spray if you want, but you could also take your room spray. Yeah, there we go. All right, take it and spritz it over your moss balls and like over the florals because they'll retain the fragrance in them, and it'll last for just absolutely hours, if not days. So fun little hack, how you can use your room spray and really get the most out of it. But yeah, I've got this amazing little bowl, yet again, looks like it came from Morocco. It's just from Amazon. I had to have this book. This is Alberto Giacometti's work, and you can see, I just love artwork like this. So beautiful paintings and also sculptures, and oh my gosh, guys, it's just absolutely beautiful. Another one of those home goods finds. We really do have a lot of fun shopping at Home Goods, don't we? We really find some cool stuff. And then of course I've got one more of those florally looking vases. It's got that gorgeous little ruffle, and these are just clipped from the yard / garden. I think it's just so nice to have something that feels a little bit florally. The fragrance is here, the textures are here, having the pear blossoms over the fireplace. Oh my God, what a moment, right? It's just absolutely amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you always make the best coffees. I don't know what he does. I'm like, I always tease him, did you stick your finger in it or something? Because there's something about the way when you make the coffees. I don't know what you do.
I don't know.
You just literally just do it the same way we have with an espresso machine, so it should be
I don't
automated.
change anything.
I don't know. It just tastes different when you make it, but thank you.
You're welcome.
So what do you think? How are we done for spring?
I absolutely love it. I am
too.
so happy in here. It smells wonderful. I heard you talking about the tuberose. I love the way this place smells. It's just fresh and exciting to be in here. I absolutely love it.
Me too. Me too. Spring is just such an exciting time. It just feels so fresh and new. And I love that we just kind of gave it a little refresh by just changing up some of the accessories. Like a lot of times I just move them from one room to the other.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's usually mostly the same things, and then like I'll grab like the little floral vases, you know.
Well, yeah, and you change out some of the blankets and some of the pillows and lighten it up. It just feels so good, and it makes me want to go and garden.
It does. Yeah.
Like I'm just dying to like embrace spring now.
I know, it's really nice. So we'll have the tour of the outdoor area before we have a renovation. Hopefully, we'll have something done to it.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll have some really fun stuff coming up. And if you're interested, let us know. We could give you a tour of some of the other rooms because we were also working on the bedroom this morning.
It looks amazing. It
does.
And by we, she means her.
Well, you're going downstairs getting me pillow inserts.
I carry pillows back and forth.
Yeah, I'm like, he does all the schlepping up and down the stairs for me.
I have calves of steel now.
Poor Jack. Poor Jack. Well, anyways, we hope you've enjoyed just getting to check out what we're up to at the moment in our living room, and let us know if you'd like to see the bedroom and other areas of the house that we're getting ready for the spring season. Make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss out on the upcoming videos that we're here every Sunday and Wednesday.
It's so much fun.
We love it. We love
Absolutely
being here
love
with you. It's such a blast. Thank you so much for stopping by. Cheers, you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye for now.
Bye.